Well, the adventure's about to begin. Gotta head down and wash the Highlander, get it all prettied up for the first leg of the journey. And I'm going to go to the store and get another 6-pack of beer. Can't have too much of that. In fact, I think most of the weight I'm pulling is beer. What do you think about that? And some ice to keep all that beer cold. That's just the way you gotta do it. Kind of a hot day today, but where I'm at now, anyhow, but where I'm going up to Central Illinois to see some of my besties. It's going to be cooler. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. No rain. Temperatures low 80s in the daytime, low 60s at night. Perfect camping weather. We're going to have some fun. So I'm going to spend the weekend there, and then Monday morning start heading north up to great state of the frozen chosen, Wisconsin, going all the way to Lake Superior. Here it makes its own little dome of cool weather all around it and several miles inland, so I'm hoping to catch up with some of that. It's just been so damn hot down here in the St. Louis area. I'm looking forward to some cooler weather, particularly since I don't have air conditioning in my camper yet. So. And I got to figure out how to use this camera. So, do a little trial here. See what it looks like, see what it sounds like. Hopefully, not going to be a POS. Had a good dinner with my son and his girlfriend and my daughter. Went over to Urban Chestnut in the city. Had some good beer. Had a beer I'd never had before. I can't remember the name of it now. It was a Belgian golden ale or something like that. Actually, it was very good. A bit hard to pronounce. Had a pretty good dinner. If you like German food, wieners and stuff like that. Good to see him before I hit the road here. Got to see my stepson Shane yesterday. Got the start of my tattoo in memory of my beautiful wife. She was a true blue Cubs fan, and she just really be digging the season they're having this year so far, although they need to get their heads out of their behind and start winning some more games now after the break. But anyway, went and had a nice tattoo designed by my daughter, more or less, and went and got the outline of it done yesterday. That's all they really had time for. It's going to be about a 5-hour job all told. Pretty good sized tattoo. It's the old style Cubs logo with the little cubby bear inside of the Red Sea, and it's going to have some bricks like the brick wall in the background and then ivy around it, and it says in memory of my wife. So be a nice tribute to her fanism of the Cubs, and it didn't really hurt that bad. More irritating than anything else, you know, sensation wise anyhow. And then in a couple of months, when I get back from my trip here, I'll go back in and get it all shaded in and colored in, and it's going to be fantastic. And it's my first tattoo, so 56 years old, getting my first one. Becky and I were both going to get a tattoo like this, and just never made it happen. those things you gonna do, and don't do. So get out there and do it, because you never know. I'm looking forward to getting on the road. Gonna miss my kids. Looking forward to the journey. So I'm going straight north, like I said, up to Wisconsin. Going to hang out there, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days. Depends on how much I like it. And then I'm just going to start heading west. I'm going to go over to Duluth and then cut across Minnesota to Fargo, and then bust my butt across North Dakota and get into Montana, and then when I get into western Montana and northern Idaho and Washington State, I'm going to slow back down and start spending 3 or 4 days. But you know, campgrounds, boondocking, whatever I can find and feel like doing. Get over to Seattle and then go north up to Chilliwack, British Columbia by Vancouver. That's where they built my travel trailer, and that's where I'm taking it to get the air conditioning installed and a couple of other things done to it. Maybe spend a week or so in Canada, drive up Highway 99. Niece and her wife were just up in Vancouver and had a wonderful time. Hit some really good breweries and saw some nice country, so I'm going to get up there and enjoy some of that too. Then come back down through Washington State, Portland area, drop on down through Oregon, and kind of see where I go from there depending on the temperature. My plan is to go down to Northern California because I want to stop in Chico at the Sierra Nevada Brewery. That's one of my favorite beers. Check that out, and then drop on down to Sacramento, because I got some people I used to work with there. I'd like to see them while I'm in the neighborhood. And then start heading west through, I'm going to go up to Reno, Tahoe area, and then start heading west, or east, through Nevada, so forth. But if it's going to be really, really hot by this is going to be August, by then late August, and if it's too hot, then I may not drop that far south. I may stay further north, like get around Bend, Oregon, and then start heading east and north and cut more through southern Idaho into Wyoming and stuff, instead of dropping down into Nevada. So kind of see how that goes. But it's going to be a wonderful journey either way. I have not been in that part of the world, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the beauty and majesty of it. And yeah, it feels a little weird talking to myself, talking to the camera. People driving past me are probably thinking, what's this dude's problem, man? But, you know, it is what it is. So I want to document my journey, keep my family and friends up to date and involved, and let them go with me on this, at least vicariously. And I better watch where I'm going, lest I hit somebody in the ass. Be a bad way to start. I'm just driving around town right now. I'm not really going yet. I need a few things done here. Gonna get on the road about 10 or 10:30 today. Gonna go have lunch with my brother-in-law up in Springfield, Illinois. Looking forward to seeing him. It's been a while. Hope he's doing well. Springs State Park around Clinton, Illinois. It's a nice little campground. I have a bunch of friends there. Be a good time. Uh-oh.